All right, I'm David, and this morning we're going to talk about our results from the school climate survey that y'all participated in last week. Now, what we're looking at is really to just give you all a little bit of background on what I found from the climate survey, what your answers should. And then what we're going to do with that, obviously, you're going to gain a little bit of knowledge about the results of two key components. Develop an understanding of the areas from least to greatest concern. So obviously what we say that we're really good at to where we say we need to improve. Because that's really what the purpose of the climate survey is to see where we as a whole need to get better. And then we're going to discuss focus area for improvement. So what we can do on this campus to learn and grow from the results that we have. All right, now, there are 7 correlates for a highly effective school, okay, and this is any school, K-12, university level. Now, we're looking at 2, and when I say we're looking at 2, we're looking at the best one and the worst one, according to your survey. So, what you all see as a real high, as one of our best correlates, I guess you could say, is a climate of high expectation. From your answers, and you'll see here in just a second, we, at the university level, we expect our students to do well, obviously, right? 4-year university, these kids are coming, they're paying money to become more educated. So that may be a little different in a K-12 setting because those kids have to be there. Now, the next one is the thing that really, from your answers, show the areas of concern, most concern, where we need to improve, and that's safe and orderly environment. And I'm going to show you some of the numbers here in just a second, but our perception, according to our answers, is kind of skewed. It's not, hey, we either strongly agree or we strongly disagree. We really, we say it that we know, but we don't, and we're going to look at that. So, what do the numbers show? Climate of high expectation. Over the course of the survey, these are some of the questions that I pulled out of the survey that relate to the climate of high expectations. Some things that were keywords basically that jumped out of the questions to me. We trust our students. Obviously, we have high expectations. Our professors, teachers, educators, they care about our kids and how well they do. They give support to our students, and then they expect our kids to be productive, right? You're educating them to go out and make a career for themselves. But these are the numbers in relation to that. It shows that we pretty much either agree or strongly agree, so everybody on board for the majority, and I would say for the majority, if you look at these numbers, every one of them add up to 100%. So we agree completely that our staff, our educators here, have high expectations for our students. So that was one of the primary correlates that said, hey, we're doing a great job. We're doing what we're supposed to be doing when we're supposed to be doing it, and our kids are benefiting from it. So let's keep in mind what you looked at here. Really the only thing I've got displayed is agree and strongly disagree. And then if you look here, we've got some more options, and I really threw the strongly disagree and agree together because we were kind of spread out so much on this specific topic. So safe schools, fighting, possession of weapons, and bullying kind of fall into this school safety correlate. Now, in the beginning, very first question on the climate survey is, do you think this is a safe school? Okay, we all agreed that we felt like it was pretty safe. Well, as you move through the survey, the uncertainty arose. It was like, yeah, we feel pretty good about it. Oh, but we might have people that are carrying weapons to class or have them on campus, or, well, we really don't know if our kids fight because we don't see them outside of the classroom. Now, these are adults. They may not say a word in the classroom, but outside the classroom, they may be, throwing punches 3 days a week. Well, we really don't know because of the level that we're at. And then the bullying's a big deal, right? It's in every K-12 setting. That's one of the focuses is how do we prevent bullying. Well, we were kind of a little bit on the end that, well, we really disagreed with the fact that we had any effect on bullying on this campus. Because we really don't, I mean, we don't have a lot of interaction with the students. You know, obviously I'm not going to bully Cherie or Dana or whoever, you know, so we don't have a lot of effect, but we're kind of unsure, I guess, floating around a little bit about where we should be, I guess what our role should be. So with this uncertainty, you know, there are some conclusions that can be drawn and then obviously some recommendations for how we can improve that. So what conclusion can we draw? Well, like I said the whole time, we're at a university setting, right? So what you would expect in a K-12 setting, obviously going to be different because we have less interaction with stakeholders, we have less interaction with our students. So our answers a lot of times are going to fall in the not sure to wherever, which is why I chose these two correlates primarily because these were two things that everybody could answer for the most part. But the next two things are really improvement points, I guess you could say. Our data reflects the need for improvement in school climate and our awareness, our understanding of where school safety is at on the university setting, or in the university setting. So let's look at some of our recommendations for improvement. University police, I didn't know this until I went and did a little research here, but they offer awareness and training sessions like weekly pretty much. Anywhere from sexual harassment to anti-bullying, just personal protection. They have seminars, awareness training, almost on a weekly basis. And I'm under the assumption that it might let me click that. But anyway, that's the next two training dates are the 13th and the 18th of October. So there's some upcoming trainings there. Also, the Office of Student Affairs, that website, it gives you a background on what exactly sexual harassment entails. A definition almost, a book definition. When I say book definition, it's about 3 or 4 paragraphs about sexual harassment and what to look for and how to help people. So there's a lot of information there. And then the university, UPD and SDA also, this past year, the week prior to spring break, kind of getting that safety mindset for our kids that are going to, you know, spring break it up. But anyway, we have a weekly or a week-long safety preparedness week. And so really any of these three could help us bring those numbers up where we need them to be. And really when I say where we need them to be, just where we're more aware. Now, I feel safe coming to work every day, right? But I don't take those things into account that we were just talking about, the weapons that, you know, could be in a trunk in the car next to me, or, you know, how Johnny down the hall may be taking pictures and putting them on social media making fun of Susie, things like that. Those don't run through my mind because I'm not in that setting where they would run through my mind every day if I was in a K-12 setting. But still taking our students that are our primary focus here, help pay pretty much all of our bills, but these are just ways that we can improve upon those shortcomings. And then there are my references where the 7 correlates for effective schools came from, and then the improvement portion comes from these sites. Anybody have any questions about the results or findings, ways that we can get better at what we do? All right.
Good job.
Thank
Good
y'all.
job. Thank you.